Let's turn to business news now with Jonathan Mitchell. Jonathan, we've been looking at the Reserve Bank and its rate cut. And one of the historic, the conventional wisdoms about cutting interest rates is that it drives a country's currency down because money goes elsewhere. Did that happen today?
Well, it didn't. No, the dollar shot up pretty solidly, actually. 1.5 cents after the announcement, hit 73.5 US cents. It's come back a bit since then, but it's still quite high. Financial markets may have been expecting the Reserve Bank just to be a bit more aggressive in its tone about the official cash rate. Notes I've been reading today suggest some financial market commentators were pricing in the possibility of a cut of 50 basis points down to 1.75%. That didn't happen. They cut to 2%, so the dollar just shot up in response.
Yeah. Bernard Hickey was talking about that earlier on the program. What has the Reserve Bank said about all of this?
Well, it's saying that more cuts will likely be needed to get inflation back into that important target band 1 to 3% and to get the dollar down to help exporters. Analysts are saying expect another cut possibly in November and then again possibly early next year. So that's what the market is thinking at the moment for this sort of rate cutting cycle.
Yeah, interestingly, we should point out that inflation is too low, right? So they're trying to drive it up. A couple of earnings results in today, Jonathan?
That's right. We've had Vital Healthcare Property Trust. They had quite a strong full-year profit, rose 21% to $117.2 million in the year to June. The company's quite upbeat on its portfolio. They've got health businesses on both sides of the Tasman, and they've actually said this is the best shape ever that their portfolio's been in. And then we had the IT services firm Datacom. They had quite a strong result too. There's demand here and around the world for its cloud and software offerings. Its profit jumped 12% to around $27 million, and they're quite upbeat about their prospects for the new financial year. But the key one on the agenda tomorrow is going to be Steel and Tube's result. It issued a profit downgrade earlier in the year off the back of strong competition and those questions about the quality of their steel mesh. Expect a profit to be 10 to 15% lower on last year's result, which was just over $21 million.
Thanks, Jonathan. We talked a bit about the dollar at the top of this cross, but what else happened on the markets today?
Well, the market's fairly flat ending this Thursday, up a handful of points to 7354. The dollar is stronger, still 72.5 US cents and 94.2 Australian.
Jonathan Mitchell, live from the Wellington newsroom. Thank you, Jonathan.